Today I'm going to be making a delicious dish that Michael loves, made out of sweet potatoes, onion, sausage, garlic, ghee, salt, and pepper. Our sweet potatoes have now been washed and peeled. We're going to give them a rough chop and then add them to our slow cooker, which we're going to spray with a coconut non-stick cooking spray. Okay, we've chopped one of them. You see it's just a rough chop. Basically you cut a slice, cut it into quarters, you're good to go. So we're just going to grab those and toss them into the bowl of the slow cooker. And we will continue doing this until all 4 of our large sweet potatoes have been chopped up and tossed in. And then we'll head over to the stove and start working on the sausage. Right now we're melting some ghee over medium heat. Just really getting that in there. And my stove is kind of crooked, so the ghee's going to want to pool down on this end, so I guess it's not my stove, it's my floor that's slightly uneven. But now that my ghee is melting, what I'm going to do is grab a mixture of 4 or 5 garlic cloves, and then that onion you saw earlier that I've chopped, and we're just going to toss that in. Let these kind of start to simmer. Alright, and while that's getting nice and translucent, over here I've got my sausage that has been taken out of its casing. It was big sausage. It's about a pound, 16 ounces of ground pork there. And once we get these onions cooked down a little bit and the garlic, we're going to go ahead and add that sausage in. Now some say to let this cook for like 4 or 5 minutes before you put in the sausage, but for me that takes some of the bite out of the onions and the garlic, and that's kind of my favorite part. So I'm just going to let them get a little bit of color here, and then I'm going to add in that sausage. So, again, doing this over medium heat with 1 yellow onion and 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. I don't mince for this. It's nice to get one of those garlic cloves when you're not expecting it. Okay. Alright, we've got our sausage in. Time to start breaking this guy up. I love this tool. It's one of the best kitchen tools I've ever bought in my life. It's very hard to do this with one hand, so I'm going to be skipping a little bit, but what I'm going to be doing is breaking down the sausage into crumbles and browning it, and then I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. So as you can see now, the sausage is starting to get brown and crumbly. That's what we want. Still got some breaking down to do. A little pink there, that's okay. We're going to keep on cooking it until all the sausage is brown and crumbling, and then we're going to add this mix to the slow cooker. So now we've moved that into the crock pot. It's nice and steamy. We're going to pop the lid on there, and we're going to cook it on high for 3 hours. Alright, our 3 hours is up, and look at that. Super moist and tasty, delicious sweet potato with onion and sausage. Hope you enjoy.